It's not about freedom. It's about trying to fix the deficit. It's ridiculous. There's no way out. Somebody's got to have a solution, and he's the only one willing to step up to the plate and say, well, I've got this idea, something's got to happen, and I got to make the hard choice.
The union is behind us, we shall not be moved. The union is behind us, we shall not be moved. We're like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved.
Protesting before this, our family has, and a lot of teachers we know, but today we got a call from the Pennsylvania prison workers asking us to bring coffee down, and they wanted us to provide coffee for a few hours, so we brought it on down. They see the pattern and what can happen to them, so it's a big issue. They wanted to be here, they couldn't be here, so they bought coffee for those who can be here.
Union busting! What's disgusting? 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 Union busting!
Why tax the rich, you say? Because they got the money. They got the money, and it's the only solution to the crisis. The crisis caused by the billionaires, not by teachers in Wisconsin, is sucking money out of the economy, and instead of the billionaires using their money to hire people, they're actually using it and funding it to lay teachers off. The billionaires are using their billions to lay teachers off.
What concerns me the most is the failure of the teachers with the children. And I respect the fact that they want to be up here and speak their mind and support their unions and all that stuff. But the time that's been taken off, I think the kids suffer from that.
Our previous governor raised taxes $1 billion to balance the budget. And we just can't keep doing that.
There are a variety of things that have caused this budget crisis. One of them is, in order to balance the budget in the past, the state of Wisconsin, the state legislature took money from the Patients' Compensation Fund, which is money that the doctors of the state have set aside to pay for malpractice. And that, since the doctors set it aside, it was supposed to be a closed, segregated fund. Eventually the doctors went to court, and now the state of Wisconsin has been ordered, or will be ordered, to pay that money back. Well, as the result, this makes it a much more difficult budget for that reason. In the past few budgets, the state has bonded for highway projects that normally you'd pay for out of gas tax revenues as they go along. Well, again, now we're in a crisis situation. We've got to pay the debt service on past bonding as well as pay for the new roads. Another thing that's been done is bills that should have been paid in June, the final month of the biennium, have been postponed until July. Well, obviously you can only do that for so long, and that's a problem. And you begin to add up these things, and you've got a real crisis. Another thing that's been done in the past, the federal government has given us money. Now, I think one should have expected that money to be one-time money, but if you begin to use that money for operating expenses, next year will come along We do not expect Congress to borrow any money for the Chinese or print any more money, so we're not going to have that money from the federal government, which is another reason why we have a crisis. There's another problem. There's a reciprocity agreement making it easier for people in Wisconsin to pay Wisconsin taxes even if they work in Minnesota and vice versa. When this agreement ended, the state of Wisconsin owes a substantial sum of money to the state of Minnesota, which is another one-time payment that we have to make good on to keep the agreement going. And it's another thing that Governor Walker has been left with, another reason why the state is in a deep deficit situation.